Have you ever stopped to think about the art that creates meaning in your life? What if we told you that artificial intelligence is now also capable of producing works that challenge our notion of creativity? In this video, we explore the fascinating intersection between artificial intelligence and art, asking whether this means the end of human creativity or whether it could actually be a new beginning. Get ready for a journey that will transform your perspective on what it means to be an artist in today's digital world. Artificial intelligence, AI, refers to computer systems designed to simulate human intelligence. These systems have the ability to learn, reason, and, in some situations, make decisions based on data. AI can be divided into two main categories. Weak AI, which focuses on specific tasks and lacks understanding or consciousness, and strong AI, which theoretically has the ability to understand and replicate all human cognitive processes. The concept of AI can be traced back to the beginnings of computing in the 20th century, but it is in recent decades that it has really gained traction. With the advancement of technology, especially in areas such as machine learning and neural networks, AI has become capable of performing tasks that were previously exclusive to humans, such as creating art. Therefore, understanding AI not just as a tool, but as a new flow of creativity, we can question the role that humans will have in a world where machines become increasingly competent in artistic creation. The evolution of artificial intelligence over the last few decades has been marked by significant advances, particularly since the 1950s. In the early days of AI, progress was limited. Computers were large, expensive, and incapable of performing complex calculations quickly. However, the introduction of more sophisticated algorithms, such as linear regression and statistical analysis, has allowed an expansion in the system's capabilities. Starting in the 1980s with the emergence of artificial neural networks, a new era began in which AI began to learn from data, imitating human learning processes. In the 2000s, with the increase in computing power and the availability of large datasets, AI began to stand out in several areas, from medical diagnostics to self-driving cars. In recent years, AI has been applied to artistic creation, with algorithms capable of producing paintings, music, and even literature, challenging the traditional perception of human creativity. This development raises questions about the true nature of creativity and the meaning of art in a world where machines can generate works that rival those created by humans. The use of artificial intelligence in artistic creation has been occurring in an innovative and intriguing way. AI is used to compose music, create digital sculptures, generate paintings, and even develop scripts for films. One of the most iconic examples is the use of machine learning algorithms, which can be trained on datasets made up of famous works of art, allowing AI to learn different styles and techniques. After this learning phase, AI can generate new works that respect these styles, creating often surprising results. Contemporary artists have collaborated with AI programmers, resulting in projects where human creativity meets machine efficiency and originality. Furthermore, digital platforms have emerged, allowing anyone with access to technology to create art through AI tools, democratizing the artistic field. This approach not only challenges the idea of who an artist is, but also provokes discussions about the authenticity and value of machine-generated art, which raises complex questions about the future of artistic expression. There are numerous examples of works of art generated by artificial intelligence that have captured the attention of the public and critics. A notable example is the Edmond de Bellamy portrait, created by an algorithm called GAN, Generative Adversarial Network, which was auctioned in 2018 for more than $432,000. The piece represents a classic portrait, but it was made without the direct intervention of a human artist, which raises questions about the attribution of authorship and the definition of art. Another example is a project called AIVA, Artificial Intelligence Virtual Artist, which composes original music in various styles, proving that AI is not just limited to painting. In addition to music and visual arts, digital artists have explored the issue of narrative, with AI-created stories and poems that question the line between fiction and reality. These examples not only highlight the creative potential of AI, but are also an invitation to reflection. If machines can create art, what does this mean for the role of the artist and the nature of creativity itself? As we move forward, the intersection between AI and art becomes a fertile field for discussion and exploration, sparked by an ever-increasing curiosity. Creativity is a complex and multifaceted concept that refers to the ability to generate new ideas, solutions, and artistic expressions. In society, it plays a crucial role, enabling individuals and groups to create innovations, develop works of art, and solve problems. Creativity is often seen as a uniquely human quality, linked to personal experiences, emotions, and cultural contexts. However, its definition can vary widely, ranging from the creation of literary pieces to the invention of technologies. In social terms, creativity drives progress in several areas, including science, economics, and art. The ability to think outside the box and imagine what does not yet exist is one of the pillars that support the advancement of humanity. Creative professionals are often celebrated because their ideas can transform communities and even nations. Therefore, understanding what creativity is becomes essential to assess its impact and importance in a world increasingly dominated by technological innovations, including those generated by artificial intelligence. Despite its importance, human creativity has limitations. First, time is a critical factor. Humans often have deadlines that they must meet, which can inhibit the creative process. Many brilliant ideas emerge over a long period of reflection, but the demands of everyday life often force individuals to rush through their creations. Furthermore, a lack of resources, such as access to materials, tools, and even emotional support, can restrict creative capacity. Even established artists deal with creative blocks, which can be a result of stress, external pressure, or fear of failure. Another point to consider is that human creativity is deeply rooted in individual and collective experiences, which can limit the diversity of ideas in situations where influences and perspectives are similar. In contrast, AI can explore a vast array of styles and data, generating a much greater number of creative possibilities in a much shorter period of time. This comparison reveals the fragility of human creativity in a world that demands speed and efficiency. Emotions play a fundamental role in human creativity. They can act as engines, inspiring feelings that translate into art, music, or literature. Artists often express their joys, sadness, fears, and hopes through their works, creating deep connections with the public. However, emotions can also be a source of distraction or blockage. For example, an artist facing emotional difficulties may find it beneficial to channel these painful experiences into their work, but at the same time, they may feel so overwhelmed that they are unable to create. The relationship between emotion and creativity is complex and multidimensional, and each individual deals with it uniquely. While AI can be programmed to recognize emotions and even generate art that has an emotional look, the genuine experience of human feelings cannot be fully replicated. This distinction raises important questions about the authenticity of art produced by machines, as human emotion can bring an element of depth and connection that AI, at its core, cannot fully achieve. The comparison between human creativity and artificial creativity reveals fascinating nuances. Human creativity is deeply rooted in subjective experience and emotions, allowing artists to express their experiences in a unique and intimate way. Meanwhile, artificial intelligence processes vast amounts of data and uses algorithms to create works that imitate pre-existing styles. This raises questions about what it really means to be creative. While AI can produce surprising results, its creativity is based on patterns and collected information, whereas human creativity is often driven by need, passion, and individuality. Additionally, AI can generate an impressive amount of art in a short time, while humans need time and rest for their ideas to flourish. However, human creativity acquires an irreplicable value because of its connection with the emotional and cultural essence of individuals. So, while AI can certainly contribute to the field of art and provide new tools to human creatives, the uniqueness of the human experience remains irreplaceable. Changes in traditional artistic professions are one of the most visible transformations that artificial intelligence, AI, has brought to the art world. Previously, artists needed years of training and practice to develop their skills and create works that could be recognized and appreciated. However, with the advent of AI, many artistic creation processes have become more accessible, allowing people without formal training to exercise creativity through digital tools. For example, Platforms that utilize AI algorithms allow individuals to create art with just a few clicks, enabling many to call themselves artists, even without traditional experience. This, on the one hand, democratizes and expands the idea of who can be considered an artist, but on the other, it generates fears about the value of education and dedication in the arts. Additionally, AI could also be seen as a competitor to established artists, who may feel their job opportunities diminish as more works are generated digitally. Galleries and collectors, previously focused solely on human artists, now face the need to adapt their visions and valuation criteria. This new dynamic also puts pressure on artists to reinvent themselves and explore different niches that AI cannot capture, highlighting the importance of originality and human experience in artistic creation. Digital platforms play a fundamental role in spreading AI-created art, transforming not only how art is produced, but also how it is shared and consumed. With the rise of social media and specialized platforms like ArtStation and DeviantArt, artists and content creators have the opportunity to showcase their AI-generated works to a global audience. This enables greater interaction between creator and viewer, allowing for instant feedback and even collaborations between human artists and machines. Furthermore, these platforms frequently organize competitions and exhibitions, promoting the latest in digital art and attracting increasing attention from critics and the public. The presence of AI in visual arts and music has generated great debate about the future of artistic creation and the role of cultural institutions. Digital platforms are not just showcases, but also learning and experimentation environments, where artists can perfect their techniques and be inspired by new styles. However, the massification of art generated by AI also raises questions about market saturation and the devaluation of artistic work, making artists wonder how to stand out in this new scenario. With the growth of AI-generated art comes a number of ethical and legal challenges that must be carefully considered. The question of authorship is one of the most debated topics. If a machine creates a work, who is the author? Is it the developer of the algorithm, the programmer of the tool, or the user who uses it? This question becomes particularly relevant when we observe that works generated by AI are often based on a dataset that includes works by human artists. This raises concerns about the appropriation of styles and themes without proper attribution, which may offend the original creators. Furthermore, the possibility of an AI creating something that infringes copyright or trademarks raises complicated legal questions. Lawmakers face the challenge of adapting their laws to encompass the new realities of artistic creation in the 21st century. In addition to issues of authorship, there is also the ethical dilemma regarding the replacement of human artists by machines. As AI becomes more integrated into the artistic process, it is essential to find a balance that respects human creativity and uses technology as a tool to enhance it, not replace it. The ethical and legal challenges of AI-generated art are complex and highly interconnected. As technology advances, it is vital that society engages in an open dialogue about the implications of these innovations. One of the main ethical challenges is the question of originality. To what extent can something created by artificial intelligence be considered truly original? AI learns from existing data, which means creations are often, in essence, a new combination of pre-existing influences. This raises the question, can we really call this art? Furthermore, human artists may feel threatened by this new form of expression, fearing that their opportunities will be obliterated by the efficiency of machines. The question about the role of the artist in the age of AI is a profound question. Will human creativity be valued in the face of the possibility of endless automated productions? The art world must find ways to authenticate and value human contributions in a scenario where AI becomes a predominant force. Thus, the ethical discussion about how to integrate AI into the artistic world must be ongoing and comprehensive, reflecting not only on what the technology can do, but on the consequences of this for human expression and culture. As technology advances, collaboration between humans and AI in artistic creation becomes a tangible reality. This concept of partnership not only broadens the horizons of creativity, but also redefines the role of the artist in the creative process. Imagine an artist who, instead of working alone, becomes a co-creator with an AI, programming it to generate ideas or even develop initial sketches. This type of collaboration allows artists to explore new aesthetics and techniques that they might never have discovered on their own. For example, artists can use AI tools that analyze millions of existing works and propose innovative combinations, inspiring new creative paths. Music isn't left out either, with composers using AI to generate melodies and harmonies, which can then be refined and personalized. This interaction not only fuels invention in the arts, but also empowers artists to become more versatile by incorporating technology as part of their creative process. However, it is vital to remember that despite AI's abilities, the essence of human art, emotion, experience, and intuition remains irreplaceable. Thus, the true richness of this collaboration lies in the union of the human and the artificial, where machine intelligence serves to enhance human creativity, not to replace it. With the rise of artificial intelligence, changes in artistic training and education become significant. The integration of technology in artistic education institutions presents a challenge and an opportunity to rethink how we prepare future artists. Art schools may include courses on data processing, coding, and, of course, the use of AI tools, which will be increasingly relevant in the contemporary landscape. Furthermore, training should not be limited to teaching how to use these technologies, but also encourage critical reflection on the impact of AI on art. Students will be motivated to experiment with AI, but also to question what it means to be an artist in a world where machines can create. This new approach can generate a creative space where students feel comfortable exploring both traditional technique and technological innovations. At the same time, it is important that schools continue to emphasize the value of emotional expression and human creativity, reminding students that art is a deeply human form of communication, and that technology is an ally in this process, not the substitute for the connection that art promotes between people. The evolution of art in tune with artificial intelligence teaches us that human creativity, although challenged, must be valued for its emotional and cultural uniqueness, reaffirming the irreplaceable role of the artist in artistic production. We'd like to hear from you. What story about technology's impact on art or creativity would you like to hear next? Share your ideas in the comments. How do you believe artificial intelligence should be integrated into the creative process without devaluing human expression? What are the limits that we should consider? Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and check out the next video, where we will continue exploring the boundaries between art and technology.